Alright, and our season begins here. Welcome everyone to some more F1 Manager 2022. Today we are going to start a new series where we will start from a back marker team. So most likely it's going to be Williams, mainly because if we look here at the car performance, we've got some of the worst stats out there. 10th, 9th, 9th, and 6th. Haas is a close contender with 7th in car performance, with 10th in driver performance and headquarters quality. But I think overall, if you compare how the numbers look, Williams is the worst team. So we're gonna jump in with Williams and see how long it takes until we contend for the title. So you know, we already got Alpine to be a title contender within like 3 seasons in the series that has been going on, but today we're gonna start a new one with Williams. Let's see how this goes. Hope you guys are enjoying the video. If you are, there are a couple things you can do to support the channel. First off, press that like button and subscribe. Make sure you subscribe by pressing the red button down below and hit the notification bell as well so you're notified as soon as I upload next. Thank you guys so much for your support. Hope you enjoyed the rest of the video. Alright, welcome to headquarters then. We've got board confidence of medium, of course, because we just started. We are currently 3rd from the bottom in P8, mainly because the season has just started. We have Nicholas Latifi and Albon in the car, and I think we'll keep them in the seats for now. First off, of course, we need to start a new project. Our car is pretty poor in everything, I believe, but I think some of the elements here, like underfloor, is useful, I think. So we'll invest a lot of time into this. Yeah, we'll do half the allotted time into this. A fairly balanced outlook, I guess, would be a good choice with the underfloors. Getting started here, of course. We're gonna chuck as many people as we can. We do have a good number of money, 19 mil, 2.7 mil going into the drain into this investment. And I also think another good thing is a front wing. So we're gonna invest the remaining time into a new front wing. Hopefully this will give us a much better cornering and dirty air cornering capability in the car. Again, a balanced outlook into this one as well. The remaining engineers, 4 of them, and 2.1 invested into the car yet again. 39 days, we'll see. Of course, we remember from our Alpine career mode that the weather center is quite important, so we're gonna upgrade this. 1.5 mil invested. We've had an idea for a season kickoff party to bring everyone together to celebrate the team. We need a budget approval if we want to go ahead. What do you think? Sure, let's spend 10k on this. I guess it'll improve driver morale and staff morale. We do need those. Alright, so the Bahrain testing results have come through, and it just looks like the car's in poor shape. 19th, 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 17th. Yeah, it's a back marker car for sure. So we definitely need our developments that we triggered to come through quick. By the looks of it, it's going to come in a couple Grand Prix weekends time. So we got Saudi Arabia in the next one, and then we've got Australia, and then it's going to come here on the 15th of April, and then the other part will come after the Emilia-Romagna Grand Prix on the 26th. So that is quite a ways to go. But it's time for the Bahrain Grand Prix. So let's take a look at our guarantees here. No way we're reaching Q2 or Q3, so I don't think I can guarantee that. Can I change this guarantee? No, it's just a number of drivers. Sorry, we're not reaching Q3 or Q2. Race targets, finishing position. I could possibly give you a guarantee for that. 15th? Ooh, I'm not sure. Actually, we're gonna drop that as well. And then finishing streak, can I edit that? 15th, yeah. We're not sure, so we're gonna go the safe route and no guarantees for this weekend. But let's head on in. Ooh, multiple cars crashed. This is an opportunity. Hold on. This is good.
Yellow red. Copy.
Come on. Show me the good stuff. Multiple cars crashed. Hopefully it's not us. Oh, it's a Red Bull and Haas. It's huge news. It's Max Verstappen. Oh, he crashed into the house there. Ooh, that's a penalty. That's a big plus for us. Well, I gotta say, it is a pretty poor team. Struggling here with the responses for the setup confidence. So yeah, we were only able to do 2 runs in the Williams. So yeah, it's a bit of a struggle. Verstappen taking a penalty by the looks of it from that crash with the Haas, and Leclerc rounds out the top of the table for FP1. So let's head on into the next round. Yes, there we go. We got an optimal feedback in FP2, which is exceptional. Let's see if it's 100% or if it's just 97, 98, 99. Not sure. He is in. Let's see, 98%. Okay, we have braking stability to work with. Maybe it's a toe out kind of thing. Maybe that is good enough to give us a optimal 100% setup. I don't know, but we'll see. All right, it's the end of FP2 and it's looking okay for us. Very slow on the pace front, but I think we're close to an optimal setup. So let's see if we can get that in FP3. Yes, let's go. We got 100% driver setup confidence for the GOAT himself. GOAT Tiffy is all ready for the race weekend, so thank you very much. Regarding Albon, he is yet to find the optimal setup, but I think I got something that'll give us a very good setup confidence. So session is officially over. We are at the back of the grid for now regarding timing, so it's gonna be a difficult race weekend, this one, but hopefully we can have a solid race day. So let's head out into qualifying. A lot of traffic in our way as we complete our first laps. For sure we're not gonna get a decent lap here, I think, considering all these other cars got in our way, but our banker lap is going to be a 135.1 by the looks of it. What about Albon? What is he going to set? A 134.5. He's a lot faster than Latifi. I guess he had less traffic to worry about, but for sure the traffic got in our way, so we are going to have to rely on our last lap wonder. And there we go. I made some final adjustments to Albon's car at the end of FP3, and we have set up a 99% confident setup for Albon. So that is a good sight to see. That is optimal. All right, so this isn't good. Latifi and Bottas are fighting, which is not a good sight to see. So this is going to be a little compromised, I think, for Latifi. But Albon is going to have a pretty clean lap. Oh, we're still back of the grid. We are literally the worst cars out there. We get a P19, P20 finishing position, bowing out in Q1. Well, that was expected. We weren't going to have too great of a drive considering our car is of bad shape. So, hey, I'd say we were pretty competitive here with Lance Stroll only setting a 134.4. So I think the Aston Martins could be potentially our competitors here, and we could possibly beat them tomorrow on race day. Mick Schumacher is the other driver out in Q1. Verstappen with a penalty, of course, fastest of the bunch. We have a 4-5 second delta to Max Verstappen. Oof. 4 seconds maximum, actually, because Nicholas Latifi is literally about actually 3 seconds, right? Because that's about a 132, just under 132, 135.0. So yeah, 3 second difference between us and the Red Bull. So let's see what happens on race day.
It's race day with the teams and drivers ready and raring to go.
Williams had a good performance in qualifying. Now they'll be eager to demonstrate that they can have an even better race. Aston Martin were on target for qualifying. Now it's up to them to defy expectations for the race itself. And the clouds today look very ominous, which means that teams may have to contend with rain at some point during the race.
But which team has perfected the strategy that will see them prevail today, here at the Bahrain Grand Prix?
And here we go. It's time for strategy. That's going to be very important as we try to fight the Aston Martin cars. So P19 and P20 starting positions. Let's see. Okay, so this is going to be an interesting race. We've got pretty good strategies for both cars here. We're going to go a soft, medium, soft. Apparently that is a possibility for both cars right now. So we're going to try that as our primary target. But the soft, medium, medium is also available to us. It is going to be 1 second slower. And then the medium, medium, soft is going to be 2 seconds slower. So I'm not going to opt for that. But B is an option in case of a safety car or some kind of issue. We're going to use the softs and then move on to the mediums and then finish on another set of mediums. So that is looking good. A medium hard strategy or a hard medium strategy doesn't work with this car. It's too heavy on the tire deck, so we'll have to opt for a 2-stop, and hopefully this will give us what we require, a decent finishing position. So let's head on in, see how well we do. No rain expected, of course. This is Bahrain, so let's head on in there.
Cloudy skies tonight, with the drivers now having taken position on the grid. Here we have Alexander Albon. They'll be starting the race from the bottom half of the grid, so there's a fair bit of ground to make up. Next up for the team, it's Latifi. They're in the back half of the pack, so they'll need to work hard if they want a podium finish. Everything's been building to this.
Alright then, it's time for our race.
The Bahrain Grand
Come on,
Prix.
please. It feels awkward not focusing on the Alpine cars. We're focusing on the Williams. Lights out, and away we go. This is the season beginning. We're gonna push from the get-go, as we always do. Come on. Push. Let's see if we can get like a couple of the Aston Martins. One or two of them at the start. But we are stuck here in a train. Very slow through turn 1. Latifi and Albon still stuck behind. We're gonna push for a lap and then we're gonna drop everything, mainly because we need to manage our tires and also the fuel. I don't think this car is too good on fuel efficiency, also not too good on the tire deg situation, so we'll have to keep a close eye on. It seems like Albon is asking questions here, slowly poking his nose near the Aston Martin, just can't find the space at this time. Oof, that was close. Come on. Can you set something up for the next bit? Unsure. Well, you know what? I think we're gonna be stuck here for a while, except I'm gonna drop Latifi down to standard here. I think Albon is actually gonna make a move soon. He is aiming for a late braking here. Nope, move is unsuccessful here. Latifi is pretty slow. Our goat here is struggling a little bit with pace, by the looks of it. Come on, can we set something up? He is trying a move, I think. Gone super defensive there. Stroll goes defensive. Can I do some late braking here, please? And he might get him here. Hold on. Hold the phone. Get shoved a little wide, but he is in contention for P18. And there we go. Albon has successfully got P18. Let's see.
You can afford to drop back.
Okay, this is a good start. It's a good start. Latifi also in the rear of Stroll. So let's try to push him now. See if he can get anything. Albon, I want you to stay close to Vettel. Hopefully you can make a move soon. We're going to drop you to neutral on the ERS front. And stay close to him, please. Latifi, can you get this move done, please? I'm giving you tires to do it. I'm letting you push the car to its limits. Come on, buddy. Oh, he's close. 0.4. He's not too close, though, which is a worry. He's not right into the rear of the Aston Martin. Oh, this is a chance. Down the main or the back straight here. Looks like he might get a job done here. Possibly. Up the inside. Side by side with Lance Stroll. Lance Stroll seems to be out of ERS. I'm going to continue to give Latifi some ERS deployment here. Till he finishes the move. Come on, buddy. Ooh, that's tight. It's tight. But there we go. Okay, Latifi is through. Bring you down to standard yet again. Let's push. Alright, we got pit windows opening up. A lot of cars have gone in. I'm going to move in with the mediums for Latifi in this lap.
Box.
So we're going to tell him to push with everything he's got. Come on, buddy. Try to pull a gap there.
Go push. Go push. Copy.
Okay, he's now coming in. So we're dropping him to standard. I think we can push on fuel a little bit here. Albon has gone by, meaning that he can come into the pit stop. Yeah, let's move him on to the mediums right now at the end of this lap. Let's tell him to push as well. But let's keep an eye on Latifi here, see how good our pit stops are. I think our pit crew is around the 60s, so I'm expecting about 2.7s. Yeah, 2.89, not bad. Considering the pit crew is kind of iffy right now, but release is just behind Stroll, I think. It's not bad, not too bad. Okay, good. I need Latifi to just manage and keep going. Alright, Albon, your turn. Let's see what happens with Albon here. He is pushing with everything he's got. We're gonna bring him down to standard just as he enters the pits. Nice. Ricardo also in the pits, but of course they are not our rivals at this time. I think we'll be just behind Stroll or just ahead of Stroll. One of the two, I think, with Albon. Let's see. Albon did better with tire saving. That's why I sent him on a longer stint. 2.7, and it's a very good stop. Much better than Latifi. Lance Stroll and Latifi coming down the straight, and Albon does, in fact, release ahead of him. Nice. This is exactly what I wanted. Beautiful work from the pit crew and from Albon. So we will continue. Ooh, multiple cars crashed. Hold on, multiple cars crashed.
I think there's been a lockup.
Is that going to be a safety car? I don't know. It says yellow flag. There's no safety car. Crash.
Here's the replay.
Ooh.
Right, watch this.
It's the Haas and Alfa Romeo. Schumacher and I don't know, is that Zhou? I don't know. But it's a huge crash. No safety car. Zhou Guanyu with the fault there. With the penalty. Why? Is it not the Haas's fault? I don't know. We'll take it though.
That's a great job. Great job.
We will keep pushing. Albon up into P18. Latifi fighting Lance Stroll for P19. Ah! Latifi locked up.
Let's see what happened there.
Ah, this is pain. Latifi, go Tifi. What are you doing, buddy? Got sent into the outside there. Albon is on a lap here. I'm gonna push him and see what we can do. We are gonna pit Albon for a fresh set of softs now. Let's see. I'm telling him to push with everything he's got. Now we're gonna drop him to neutral, bring him down to standard, and also standard fuel deployment. And in he comes for his pit stop. Let's see. Should be around P18 in front of Latifi. Let's see.
Yep, copy.
We did get lapped already, I think, so we are gonna go one fewer lap than everyone else. Boom. Let's see. One less lap. Wow, 2.9. That's a poor stop from us, but that's expected. Our pit crew is not the greatest. Latifi is a bit of a ways behind, so that's a good pit stop. Releasing just behind Max Verstappen by the looks of it. We're gonna tell Latifi to push, and then we're gonna bring him in for fresh softs at the end of this lap. So let's see if the pit crew can give us a much better pit stop. Not sure if they can. And he comes. The Mercedes of Russell is in as well. Sainz as well. Are we gonna screw someone over? Possibly. No, not really. I think we're good. But we also have Alpine, Aston Martin, a bunch of other teams waiting to pit. And this is it. Off we go. 2.8. Not bad. And Latifi should release at the back end of the group here. Alright. So let's take a look at the pit stops. How many have people done here? Pet is still on a one stop. He needs to pit one more time. Stroll has done his. Albon has done his. Vettel needs to come in right now. And then should be done. So we're fighting for P17 with Albon. Okay, we got competition here between Albon and Mick Schumacher. In fact, we possibly could get P16 here. Let's ride on board with Albon. Let's see what he can do. Oh, Mick Schumacher pits. Mick Schumacher goes into the pits. What's he doing? What's the strategy here? He's on the mediums. They're putting on a fresh set of softs. Is he doing 3 stops? Or is this his second stop? Huh. He did 3 stops. Mick Schumacher on 3 stops. Wow. Okay, did not expect that. But Albon is on a run here in 16th, which is good. Great. Exactly what we needed. Ooh, multiple cars crashed. Multiple cars crashed. This is a huge situation here. Is the safety car gonna come out here? We still have some time left. Oh, it's a big one. Ooh, did they touch? Oh, they touched. Ooh, Sainz got punted off by the Alfa Romeo. That's a worry. Okay. Latifi is losing a position to Stroll by the looks of it. This guy is struggling. Goat is struggling. But yeah, for now, we're good. We got 6 seconds to Vettel. Oh, it's the last lap. We can go full attack mode. Okay, we're gonna go push on everything. Latifi as well.
push.
I think this might be it, because, no, last lap. No one has won yet, so this is our final lap, essentially. Because we did get lapped. So as soon as Leclerc crosses the line, the race is over. We want to maintain this gap with Vettel. 5.8 seconds. Latifi is just way back. The performance gap between Albon and Latifi is quite big, which makes me want to reconsider our driver lineup. Of course, we can change drivers at any point. So I'm curious. Okay, I think this is going to be a relatively quiet drive for now. Let's keep going. Let's see. We have to wait until Leclerc crosses the line, who is coming around to the final turn here. And there he goes. He should be done. Verstappen right on his tail. Maybe he might get him there. Nope, Leclerc holds on to win the Grand Prix. Congratulations to him. Sainz struggled, but does get the fastest lap, so that's an additional point for the Ferraris. And with that, I think we got P16. Nice. Not bad. Not bad at all. Okay, I'm going to drop you to conserve right on the last second here. I don't want to make you lose all that. Okay.
Let's reduce lifting coast by 1.
So, Albon P16, not bad. Okay. Latifi down in P19, still ahead of Lance Stroll, which is a good sign, but still a big worry considering how much of a performance gap there is between Albon and the GOAT himself, Latifi. But not in a good way, of course. So let's bring Latifi across the line, please. Let's go standard on the tire deployment. Go easy. Just bring the car home, please. It's been a clean race, which is good. No crashes. Exactly what we needed. Magnus in P8, though, in the Haas. Quite big of a result for him. But yeah, that's it.
I think there's still something we're missing.
Yeah, it's called talent, mate. You don't have it.
Was a hard one. Go in.
And just like that, race is over.
What a pleasure it was to watch Alex Albon on the track, and an amazing result to match. A very impressive showing today for Williams.
Yep, they managed to bring everything together. Strategy, engineering and driving. They've had a very strong weekend indeed.
With the race wrapped up, the team is ranked in 9th in the constructor standings.
The teams now look ahead to the next round, where they'll duel it out in the sand dunes of Saudi Arabia.
And just like that, we have a decent finishing position, I think. I think P16 is quite valuable or valiant. Leclerc, Verstappen, and Perez on the podium, as we saw. We didn't see a podium celebration, actually. But yeah, Sainz, Hamilton, Russell, Gasly, Magnus, and Alonso and Tsunoda round out the top 10. Quite a list of names there. Norris, Ocon, Bottas, Ricciardo, Zhou, Albon, great finish from him, Schumacher, Vettel, and Latifi and Stroll round out the finishers. Good finish from Albon, a bit of a disappointment from Latifi, but still valiant effort after our pit strategies worked to pretty good effect, so that was good. Of course, nothing changes, but we did get P16, P19 and the drivers for now. And of course, in the constructors, we finished ahead of Aston Martin, meaning we are in 9th place, which is pretty nice. So I'll take that after this weekend. The car is going to be in a poor shape. We are going to struggle a lot. And of course, our reserve driver, Jack Aitken, got some time in the cockpit, so hopefully he can develop into a nice driver. I am starting to wonder if the GOAT himself is good enough for the team, but we'll see. 3.8 million made, which is a splendid amount of cash. Thank you very much, and we proceed to the next one.